I was directed to a Reddit thread which was a list of questions for atheists who are parents, mostly about how they raise their kids. As a parent who's tried to raise his kids right, let's see what they ask and what answers I can give. Are you firm in your disbelief in God, or are you agnostic? That's a bit of a misunderstanding. You can be both. Atheism is a position of belief in a deity, i.e. none, and agnosticism is a position of knowledge of a deity, again, none. I am both an agnostic and an atheist. The fact of the matter is, I don't have any evidence for the existence of an intelligent creator being, so that makes me agnostic. Because of that lack of evidence, I have no belief in one, so that makes me an atheist. I am as firm in not believing in God as I am in not believing in leprechauns or fairies. Do you teach your children critical thinking skills? Please elaborate on methods and give examples. I've tried to install critical thinking skills in my children. I've explained to them that if they want to hold a position, they need to be able to justify it. Our Friday night tradition will consist of tacos, family, and conversation. We'd have a general topic, history, philosophy, morals, etc., and that would be the starting position. There were no rules to which path the conversation would take, so it could go all over the place. We would get into many different topics, and if the kids brought up their thoughts, they would be expected to be able to defend them. I would often take up a position contrary to my actual beliefs, and see if they would simply follow what I said or try to prove me wrong. For example, one night I said people shouldn't be vaccinated. I knew they had the opposite opinion, as did I, but they had to defend it. This taught them that they were allowed to disagree with me. I'm not just right because I'm an authority figure, but they had to defend their disagreements. Do you refrain from discussing God, or do you make your position known? My kids knew my position on God. I usually don't try to hide my thoughts from them. I've also let them know that's my position, and I can't make them think exactly the same as I do. Would you expose your child to the notion of a deity, religious texts, or church services so that they can make their own decision? If so, is there a particular age that you would want your child to be before being exposed to these things? I've exposed them to the notion of a deity, and I have many different books on different belief systems they have access to. My kids were preteens when I brought up religion with them. I figured it was important they knew what other people believe. The majority of the world believes in some kind of supernatural power, and since they're interacting with the rest of the world, their friends, family, and future co-workers, they should understand that a belief in God or gods is common to most people, and why I personally am skeptical of the concept. Since Christianity is the dominant religion in our culture, that was brought up more than a few times, but I also expose them to different beliefs. What is your course of action if your child starts to believe? If my son decides to believe in something I don't, and is able to support his reasoning for those beliefs, I'll respect that. He will know that I disagree with him on it, but I can't control how he thinks. This is why I attempt to teach critical thinking skills, so they'll be more likely to act on information rather than emotion. One thing that I've always taught is that other people are going to have different beliefs, and they need to respect that. If he has different beliefs, I'll try to respect that, and I hope he'll try to keep respecting me for my lack of any beliefs. I hope that was helpful, or at least explain my position on teaching children. As always, if any of you come across something you think I should go over, or just have questions for me in general, please send them my way.